Miley Cyrus sued over flowers for allegedly copying Bruno Mars.
Miley Cyrus is in some legal trouble. According to documents obtained by E! News, the Grammy winner is being sued in a new lawsuit that alleges she and her team that wrote her hit song Flowers copied Bruno Mars' 2013 song When I Was Your Man, along with
Miley's a great target for a lawsuit. She certainly has deep pockets and very busy doing other things, so she's probably going to be pretty happy to pay a settlement as opposed to spend too much time fighting this lawsuit.
Miley, her co-writers Gregory Hain and Michael Pollack are also named as defendants in the September 16th lawsuit filed by Temple Music Investments. The suit also names several entertainment companies for distributing flowers. E! News has reached out to reps for Mars.
So they're not just going after Miley, they're going after multiple defendants. And depending on what state they're in, if you are one of the defendants, even if you're only a little bit liable, you could be responsible for the debts of the entire group if the other members of your defendant class don't have funds to cover their portion of the lawsuit damages, of the lawsuit judgment.
Cyrus, Hain, and Pollack, but has not yet heard back. The documents allege that, quote, any fan of Bruno Mars's When I Was Your Man knows that Miley Cyrus's Flowers did not achieve all of that success on its own.
I don't know that that's completely true, that any fan of Bruno's knows that, but let's keep rolling.
Flowers duplicates numerous melodic, harmonic, and lyrical elements of When I Was Your Man, including the melodic pitch design and sequence of the verse, the connecting bass line, certain bars of the chorus, certain theatrical music elements, lyric elements, and specific chord progressions. The filings continue, quote, it is undeniable based on the combination and number of similarities between the two recordings.
Are we going to run out of music someday? Is there going to be a time when anytime somebody makes music or tells a joke, somebody else is going to be able to say, I've already made this music, I've already told this joke? In my opinion, a joke belongs to the person who tells it. A joke coming from one person is going to have a very different reaction than if another person tells that joke. The same thing is true with music, whether it comes from Miley Cyrus or Bruno Mars, but I don't make the rules. I'm just here to protect you against bad rules.
That Flowers would not exist without When I Was Your Man. Accordingly, plaintiff brings this action for copyright infringement arising out of defendant's unauthorized reproduction, distribution, and exploitation of When I Was Your Man, along with examining the melody and harmony of the
And of course, if Flowers wasn't such a big hit, this lawsuit would never have been brought.
choruses of the songs. The lawsuit alleges that the lyrics in Miley's chorus, quote, clearly have a meaningful connection to the lyrics of Bruno's, and that the, quote, music similarities are no coincidence. Temple Music Investments is requesting that Miley and the lawsuit's defendants be prohibited from reproducing, distributing, or publicly performing Flowers, as well as seeking damages in an amount.
I think Bruno needs to just go make some new music and stop chasing down people who have been inspired by his music.
To be determined during trial. The news comes 7 months after Miley earned her first 2 Grammys, Record of the Year and Best Pop
Congratulations, Miley.
Song Flowers. And prior to her nominations, she shared insight into the song's process and her inspiration, telling British Vogue in May of last year, I wrote it in a really different way. The chorus was originally, I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, but
I can't do nothing better than you can.
It used to be more like the 1950s, the saddest song, like, sure I can be my own lover, but you're so much better. But ultimately, she decided to reject the heartbreaking end, explaining, the song is a little fake it till you make it, which I'm a big fan of.
And these are just the battles that celebrities have to deal with, and these are the battles that get more attention because they're high-profile people. But individuals, small business owners are actually the ones who are most commonly hit with the lawsuit. The majority of lawsuits being filed are not against very wealthy individuals like Miley Cyrus. Most are being brought against individuals with under $2 million in assets. If you are out there and you are creating content, you're a social media influencer, or you have a business and a brand, there's always the possibility someone's going to say that what you've created is not original, and that once you become successful, they're going to come after you for a piece of that business. So it's unfortunate that we have laws that make it so easy to sue someone when they've created something new, But what you can do is protect yourself so that if somebody does claim that what you have created is not yours, you can still keep and enjoy the benefits and the profits from what you have made yourself.